Our top story today, wildfires burning all across Northern California right now. The largest one in Butte County exploding in size overnight. Welcome to ABC 10 News at 11 a.m. I'm Jordan Tolbert. Thank you for joining us. Now, talking about this fire, it's burning near Chico. It started yesterday afternoon, quickly burning over 45,000 acres, absolutely exploding in size. This includes land, trees, and even some homes, as you can see in these images. So right now, we don't know the total count of structures that have been burned so far, but we do know that there are no reports of anyone hurt. And just into our newsroom, a Chico man has been arrested, accused of starting this park fire. He was seen pushing a car on fire into a gully near Bidwell Park. And firefighters from all over the state, including from our area, are battling the park fire. ABC 10's Candace Red has more on the resources headed out to help. Good morning, Candace.
Good morning. Yeah, that's right. Now, more than 200 firefighters are working to put out the park fire. And according to CAL FIRE, this is the largest wildfire in California so far this year. Well, it's located off Upper Park Road and Upper Bidwell Park. This is just east of Chico in Butte County. The wildfire started yesterday. It was just before 3 p.m. And according to CAL FIRE, flames are covering more than 45,000 acres, and right now it's only 3% contained. Well, several resources are being used to fight the blaze, like large air tankers with gallons of fire retardant. And we're told the fire moved north, going across the North Rim Trail out of Bidwell Park and towards communities like Richardson Springs and Cohasset. Now, evacuation warnings and orders are in place both in Butte and Tehama counties. Well, taking a look at your screen, here's a list of evacuation centers. It includes the neighborhood church in Chico and also animal shelters in Oroville. And as we mentioned moments ago, a Chico man is under arrest, accused of starting this fire. It's believed he was pushing a car that was on fire into a gully. The car then went down an embankment and the fire spread. Fire crews will be surveying the area today to confirm any possible damages to any property.
Go ahead and take a look at the evacuation zones here on your screen. In total, the state says more than 3,500 people are under evacuation orders right now. Firefighters say the fire started near Bidwell Park. That whole area is under an evacuation order. Several zones northwest of Chico are evacuated, including the Chico Municipal Airport. Now let's get over to meteorologist Brendan Minchef with more on the park fire. Good morning, Brendan.
Good morning, Jordan. Yeah, this really has taken off overnight. This was at 8:24 last night. One of the Alert California wildfire cameras was overcome by the fire. You see this tree on fire here, and this, as you might expect, has not updated since. Now, I do want to take a look at some current cameras right now. We've got a pyrocumulus in development right now. This is from Hamilton City. So this is actually well to the west of where the fire is, but we're obviously looking east towards the fire, and this just shows how extreme the fire activity is this morning. Really, as early as about 8:45 this morning, we started to see really significant and extreme activity from this fire. This is from Cohasset Hill, so this is actually a little bit to the north of Cohasset proper. But you can see how significant the smoke is. This is from Platte Mountain. Again, you can see that plume of smoke. Colby Mountain in the plume, kind of in the direction of where the smoke is coming. And again, that's Hamilton City, where you can really see just how elevated the smoke plume is right now. Now, winds are going to be in the Chico area out of the south for much of the daytime, where there is now a red flag warning for the upper Sacramento Valley, also for the northern Sierra as well. This almost makes it down towards the Truckee area, just to the north of I-80, but not quite towards that area. So fire danger is something we are definitely keeping an eye on. It is dry, it is hot, and we are going to have some wind as well. Temperature-wise, things are actually improving. So at least if we're looking for the silver lining, the little bit of good news, temperatures are on the decrease today. 85 right now, Sacramento, 93 Stockton, 90 Modesto, 91 in Auburn, 81 Truckee, and 78 in South Lake Tahoe this afternoon. We are going to be in those triple digits, pretty much valley-wide, and it is still going to be pretty hot, though, up in the upper Sacramento Valley. 108 in Colusa, 104 Oroville. Similar temperatures will be seen up near Chico, where that fire is. So the ABC 10 weather impact headlines, milder today, especially across the Sacramento Metro, across the San Joaquin Valley, somewhat hazy, but the smoke from the park fire up in Butte and Tehama counties near Chico, that's all going to stay well to our north. So we're not really looking at a significant amount of smoke from that, but there are other fires that are producing some smoke. That's why we'll be a little hazy. Like we talked about, that red flag warning for the upper Sacramento Valley and parts of the Sierra as well. But the positive side here, Temperatures are on the decrease today. We made it to 106 yesterday, so 100 today is an improvement, but we're also looking at some 80s for the weekend. I'll have that full forecast, and Rob Carlmark will join us as well at 11:30, Jordan.
All right, Brendan, we'll see you again soon. Now, we're also keeping an eye on other fires burning in our area. The U.S. Forest Service saying there's still no containment on the Gold Complex fire. That one's burning in Plumas County. It's made up of 4 fires that were sparked by lightning on Monday. More than 3,000 acres have been burned so far. Evacuations remain in place around the Portola area. Quincy High School and the Plumas County Fairgrounds in East Quincy are open to anyone evacuating. And in Calaveras County, firefighters are working to contain the Maria fire. It's burning in the McCollum Hill and Mountain Ranch area. That fire is currently 40% contained and has burned 71 acres so far. All evacuation warnings have now been lifted. So for the latest on evacuations, shelters, and updates on these fires, download the ABC 10 app. It's free in your device's app store.